What's going on, guys? It's RyanGo. Before I start this video, I just wanted to say that I'm in London, England right now, in the UK, and I'm studying abroad, and I'm having a blast so far. If you want to check out my adventures here, I have a second channel for vlogs. It's called RyanGo. It's right there. Just click the link in the description and make sure to subscribe right now. If you want to watch, that'd be awesome. Just press it right now, subscribe. I'll wait. I'm still waiting. Click it. Now, onto the video. Today, I'm going to be talking about more Mandela Effects, aka my favorite conspiracy theory ever. I'm going to be giving you 5 Mandela Effects that you probably haven't heard of because I just heard of them recently. You might have heard of at least 1 or 2, but they're pretty new, so if you're into Mandela Effects, you're going to love this video. Onto the first Mandela Effect, Sweet Tarts. I'm sure everybody watching this has heard of Sweet Tarts. I mean, they're like the greatest candy ever, and if you had a childhood, you had Sweet Tarts. And I'm sure you remember it as Sweet Tarts. Sweet Tarts. You know, it's common sense. However, they've always been Sweet Tarts. Just S-W-E-E Tarts. Not Sweet Tarts. Sweet Tarts. What? This was my favorite candy as a child, and I still eat them like all the time. And they've always been Sweet Tarts. There's not one T. It was Sweet Tarts. My mind is blown. Like, sure, maybe I just didn't notice the design having one T, but like, it's my favorite candy. I think I would know what the candy is called. Mandela Effect. I hate you. Even just looking at the Wikipedia page, just seeing Sweet Tarts, it just looks so off. It's like implying that it's called Sweet Tarts. Like, it's not even supposed to be called Sweet Tarts. And now the second one, which is also, surprisingly, a candy. If you haven't heard of Sweet Tarts, it's possible because they're not the most popular candy out there, but I'm positive you heard of Skittles. I mean, Skittles are like the biggest candy out there next to M&M's. And what I remember is it just being Skittles, S-K-I-T-T-L-E-S, you know, just looking normally, all in white, just on the package. However, if you look at the package now, it says Skittles without a dot on the I. A lot of the rappers, they actually have a Skittle as the dot, so like, you might not notice it. But I just really remember it being Skittles all just normally, like in white, just having an eye, like a regular dotted eye, not another Skittle. This one didn't give me that much, like obviously I just might not have noticed it, but like it is really interesting, and when I saw this I was like, that's really creepy. Okay, now number 3, you may have heard of this Mandela Effect. I actually heard of it like a little bit ago, but it is something I haven't really talked about and a lot of people seem to not know about it. This one involves the song Barbie Girl. Barbie Girl was a huge hit. I think it was in the 80s or 90s, and everyone's heard of it at least now from the Barbie commercials. Just if you know Barbie, you know, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. However, I just sang it wrong. Yeah, it's not I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. It's really I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. I feel like it's just common sense that it's in a Barbie world, not the Barbie world. Like, what is the Barbie world? And like, why would people sing this wrong? I mean, every time I heard the song as a kid, it was always a Barbie world. And like, everyone who sang it, they always said so why would you say it wrong? It makes no sense to me. This one really got me because when you listen to it, it just sounds so off when you hear the. It's like, did someone change a song without us knowing about it? Because like, it was always always. Number 4 involves the movie Jaws. Jaws was a great film back in the 80s. It really invented the blockbuster and was a huge hit, one of the classic movies, one of the biggest movies of all time. And there are a couple of Mandela Effects about Jaws, the other one being it's not really we're gonna need a bigger boat, it's really you're gonna need a bigger boat, which also really got me, but that's kind of an old one, so I'm just gonna not talk about that one.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
This new one I found was that a lot of people remember Jaws, like the title cover, having a bite in one of the letters, just like Jaws with a bite. I'm not sure which letter, but people remember either the J or the S usually having a bite in it, like a shark bite. This does sound really familiar to me, having a bite in the Jaws title, and I was thinking maybe either like one of the sequels had it, but I looked at all the different covers, there's no bite. Again, this one didn't give me that much, but it was really creepy when I heard it, because a bite sounds so familiar. And the last Mandela Effect I'm gonna be talking about, it's not really a simple Mandela Effect, it's more like there was a Mandela Effect, but it ended up changing back to normal. This involves the movie Apollo 13, starring Tom Hanks. When you think of Apollo 13, you think of the most iconic line ever, Houston, we have a problem. However, many people remember a while ago having a Mandela Effect about this line. They remember it being Houston, we have a problem, and the Mandela Effect changing it to Houston, we've had a problem. A lot of people remember it changing, but if you look at the movie now, it says,
This is Houston, say again please?
Houston, we have a problem.
So it says the line that everyone remembers. But people remember it being Houston, we have a problem, and changing to Houston, we've had a problem. And now they say it changed back from we've had a problem to we have a problem. Like a double Mandela effect. Mandela-ception. If you look at all the comments on the clip right now, almost all the top comments are about this, saying it changed. It used to be we have a problem, then changed to we've had a problem, and back to we have a problem, saying the Mandela effect has just changed back. I find this so creepy because there's so many people saying that they remember it being we've had a problem. They remember seeing the change, and it changed back. Realities have changed back to a different reality, which creeps me the f out. Also, if you look at different websites, they actually say that Houston, we have a problem is a misquote, and it's actually Houston, we've had a problem. So why are the websites getting this wrong if it obviously says Houston, we have a problem? I actually remember this being a Mandela effect, and I can't remember 100% if I saw the change, so I can't really speak to that. But I do remember seeing somewhere that that line changed from we have a problem to we've had a problem, which is really weird to me. The real line of the Apollo 13 mission, however, actually says we've had a problem. Listen here.
This is Houston. Say again, please. Houston, we've had a problem.
So people are just saying, people are probably remembering that quote. People would just listen to that quote and they thought it was the movie. However, a lot of people say that they remember it, both lines being we've had a problem when the Mandela effect happened. So who knows? So those are 5 new Mandela effects you have never heard of. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment below which one got you the most, which Mandela effect really creeped you out the most, and also comment below if you have any Mandela effects that I haven't mentioned yet that you think I would be interested in. Make sure to comment below. Also comment if you have any more conspiracy theories you want me to cover that I haven't talked about yet. Make sure to comment that because I love talking about conspiracy theories and I'm sure you guys love hearing about them, so please comment. Thanks so much for watching, guys. This is RyanGo, and see you later. Mandela effects.